Y'all are teleported not far from this giant black rock, which you can see sticking out of the ground. As you travel to this black rock, what would you like to do, Anku?
So we're traveling to the Black Rock.
It's huge, yeah. It sticks out of the ground like a mountain.
Oh, all right. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do what I do with the foxes. I'm just gonna fly up. I'm gonna fly up and scan the surrounding area, see what's nearby.
You see a guy with like a bearskin coat, and he has a bunch of stuff on his back, like a pickaxe, and he is hauling something, walking around not far from y'all.
Okay. Not far from us?
Yeah, I mean, y'all can't see him because of the thick, like the forest is dead, but it's thick enough, and he's far enough that they can't see him, but you can. But he's not He's not that far. It wouldn't take y'all long to encounter him. But you don't know if it's a good or a bad thing.
Alright, I will warn the others of what I saw just in case.
Okay. If y'all want to encounter him, that's up to y'all. Igor, anything you want to do?
No, just the spot as we go along.
Okay. Roll your intelligence.
Made it.
Okay. The person that Anku told you about is walking in such a path that he's going to encounter. You start to see him come over kind of a hill area. You see him coming up. Y'all will encounter him at some point. Just so that you have that information. That's what your spot tells you. Viper, anything you want to do as y'all travel along?
There's probably no shops on the way to get more bolts or anything, right?
No, but there's no shops.
That's okay. They're fire bolts anyways. It would be down.
I mean, you can deactivate the fire. The fire enchantment doesn't have to be used, and the bolts can still hurt things.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I think. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna prepare a spell using focus.
Fantastic. Roll your wisdom for your focus.
17 out of 15.
So that's a fail. So it doesn't work.
All right.
What you want to do is you travel along Blink as y'all make your way to this giant black rock.
So we see like the black rock in the distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Anku told us there's a guy coming?
Yeah, and actually Igor can see him now too. He's going to be intersecting y'all. So he's going to meet up with y'all at some point, or he will cross the same path as y'all. Y'all can choose to speed up to meet him, or y'all can choose to hang back and let him pass y'all by. He has a pack on his back and a bearskin coat.
Come on, guys. It's only a bear. We can fight bears easily. I'm sure he's just a normal dude.
Okay, ooh, let me see. So I do want to try out this new skill I got. Is it okay, what's around us? Like
a deep forest of seemingly dead... No, you're walking through snow. There is no trails out here, sir. This place is just claimed by the snow during the winter.
Like
these trees, they
right?
look dead. They're not actually dead. The trees here are used to just completely dying and coming back. But for all intents and purposes, as far as your experience go, you're experiencing a dead forest and just endless miles of snow.
Okay. I would just like to activate my skill Stealth.
Okay. Roll your wisdom and your dex.
Oh, that takes wisdom. My wisdom's at oh no, wait, actually no, never mind. It's good. 17. So wait. We roll. I got 16 for wisdom.
That's a solid mate. Dex.
Dex. And I got a 14 out of 20.
Okay, so then you are stealthed. Y'all see he's moving tree to tree, almost completely silently. Only the smallest trace that he's anywhere around. It is an impressive scene as this man blends in with his surroundings perfectly. You are watching an artist at work, and you see that. Oh, Artrin, what do you want to do as y'all continue along?
I'm gonna speak to the group, and I'm gonna say, I know you guys were against this before, but if you want to just get to this rock, you could all jump in the hat, and I gotta fly us there pretty quick.
Sure, someone else could jump in the hat.
I'm already hiding behind the trees.
It's really cool in there, man. I have a full bar. I've got a game table. Like,
Yeah, sure you do. Like,
come
come
on.
afford that.
Oh. I'm over here
Yeah,
trying to
me too.
whisper because I can't give away my location because like I'm just.
You can't whisper, sir. If you're gonna do the stealth thing, you can't then go. By the way, you establish what your character's doing.
proposing.
You're out of the flow of conversation. That was the choice you made. You had this awesome badass moment where you're like,
Yeah.
and then you're like, then you just lay down. You know what? No, it don't work like that.
Alright. So I'm out of this, so I can't do anything here.
I don't think
you
that
only
is.
need-
Go on. I'm sorry.
You only need one person to go in the hat, right? Or you only need, you need everyone but one person to go in the hat, right?
That is correct.
Cool.
I can fly. I'm good.
So
So,
really,
yeah.
I just need like 2 people.
As y'all are talking and bickering, the man comes up. Hello.
Scenario, huh?
Oh.
Hello.
I need to stop proposing this.
It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Ivo. I am a seller of wares. I am going to my land in the east, the end of Bolga. Bolga is a wonderful, wonderful place that I am from. While the rest of this world snows 9 months out of the year, there it snows 11 months, 2 weeks out of the year. It is a winter wonderland. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I miss my home, but I am selling wares along the way. Is there anything that you need? This bag is deeper than it looks. It is a bag of holding. I got the bag of holding back in the east in Tulva, because in Bolg, there is no bags of holding because magic does not work. It is on a magically dead zone. We have to keep all of our magic at the end of the city, which means the mortality rate is extraordinarily high. It is beautiful. It is beautiful country. What may I do for you today? If anything.
First off, selling country with high mortality rate, not going well.
I have to get rid of my magical items before I get there because it is magical dead zone.
Okay. Well, what do you sell?
I have weapons. I see you have crossbows. I have bolts. I have magic potions. I would love to give the magic potions to my people, but my people have a natural, allergy to healing potions, which of course further drives the mortality rate higher. It is such a beautiful place. I love it. I miss it very much.
Can I come out of hiding?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just fall down.
Oh, here! I hear you. I hear you selling magical stuff. I would
Yes.
like to look.
Well, what do you need? I have much stuff. As I said, I must get rid of it before I get home. Plus, there is a general belief that because we are allergic to magic and magic doesn't work there, that I would be a witch and I would probably be burned at the stake. It is a common practice in my country for them to burn people at the stake. It is such a it's a beautiful. I love it. I miss it very much.
Alright.
Okay.
Does anyone want anything?
Health potions. How much you selling for, bro?
I am selling health potions for 300 money points each because, as I said, they are allergic. My people are allergic to them anyways.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to get rid of them anyhow.
By the way,
so-
you can't use health potions, sir. But what you can use is time heals. Health potions kill you. Health potions will literally kill you because you're undead. Health potions get their power from the realm of life, and you are from positive energy plane, and you get your power from the element, the negative energy plane. You're death, so you can't drink them.
Damn, bro, you got those time potions.
I do have thigh meals. I have thigh meals indeed. Now thigh meals are still more expensive. They are 5,000 each. 5,000.
Oh,
They're worth it, sir. They can bring you. They can bring it. They're worth it. They're more expensive than that anywhere else on the plane. That is fucking rock bottom price right there.
Yeah, that's
insane.
I wasn't even. I literally.
CJ was
wasn't even gonna
losing his shit when he heard that number. I guarantee
Yeah,
you.
I was.
He hasn't seen 5,000. He hasn't seen. He hasn't seen 5,000 heal potions in years. There used to be that price before people drove the price up.
Yes.
Alright.
Let's haggle.
Yeah, let's haggle a little
No,
bit.
there's no
Like,
haggling on the.
I am
Yes.
completely
Yes, hey.
I am completely open to haggling. I am open. Haggling is common in my culture, and I enjoy it. And as I said, I must get rid of them anyway, so I don't get burned as witch.
Exactly,
Alright.
exactly. So I'm thinking, so you don't get burned as a witch. Let's.
I don't have a lot of time heals. I only have 3 on me.
I will take all 3.
I'll-
Hold up. What are you about to pay for these? Hold on.
You're about to have an organ or something.
Anchor, what do you want to do?
All right, how about this? I give you
Yeah,
10,000
I'm cool
for
with
all
us
3.
splitting them, but we're buying all 3. I don't care.
Anchor, what do you want to do?
10,000 for all 3.
How
Pay
much?
15 for all 3.
How much?
10,000.
Do you know what? You have a nice no face. Here is 3 for 10,000.
Damn, you didn't hear me say 15.
I did, but you have face, and he has nice no face. Plus, you are halfling, and in my culture, no, we actually eat halflings. I don't, but we do because there is no food because it is winter 11 months and 2 weeks out of the year. So we go to nearby countries where halflings are coming and we eat them. Again, I don't. I go eat squirrel. I eat bear. I often live at the edge of death because you have what you call rabbit starvation. Do you know what that is? It's because if you only eat rabbits and squirrels, you will actually starve to death anyways because you don't have enough fat in your diet. It is a common way to die among certain groups of people, especially among us who will not eat the halflings.
Well, I appreciate your acceptance of our kind, I guess.
I mean, I can't eat something that talks to me. I just can't. It's not in my nature. But my people, we have party as they eat the halflings, and I can't feel bad about it. It's just such a beautiful. It's a beautiful country. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it is. I probably won't visit.
Is there anything else you want to get, Anchor? Anku. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no, if you guys are fine with me just keeping those 3, I'll pitch in for health potions for y'all if I have. But you guys are fine on that.
I would recommend. I don't need one. I recommend y'all divvy up 1 each because that's literally just to get out of
It
jail.
also, it can bring you back to life from death, sir. Not just you, but everybody at the table.
14.
Yeah, y'all split it. Don't worry. I have
Total.
enough health that I probably will not have to worry about that. But
Yeah, until you face the dragon, or you don't even know what.
I'm not saying that it's.
No, I got you. No, your calculation is
I-
correct, sir. Your calculation is spot on.
Alright,
I'd like
so
to take
at
1 health
3
pot.
I'm at 3. I'll give 1 to I guess who's the lowest health here?
I have 14 health.
Alright,
Oh
give
my
1 to
God.
him.
Thank you.
And what's everyone else at?
I'm at 49.
60.
Alright, give 1 more to the 49.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Would I get a time heal or what?
Time heal.
Yeah, you got time here.
The other thing too that's really nice about time heals is they're contingent, which means that they can be activated without taking an action and they happen instantly. So it's something that, let's say someone drives a spear through your heart and you die, activate time heal instantly and you're just back where you were 6 seconds ago.
6 seconds. It takes you back your body back down about one.
Yeah.
They've saved
One round.
Sintressed a ton of times in her one-on-one.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Eee. That explains the prize.
Artrin, anything you want to buy?
I'll ask him. Yeah, I'm a mage. You have anything useful that someone like me could take advantage of?
Indeed, I do. I have a amulet that has all the. It is called a magic amulet, and you can dial in any meta magic skill. So anything, extend, silent casting, forgo somatic component. You have to dial it once per day, and it will stay on that dial. But every day you get free ability among meta magic. So this is a very, very nice item. As I said, my people, this is one I could hold on to because my people don't know anything about magic because they burn witches at stake. I just say it's a nice piece of jewelry. And it is very powerful. I would have to demand at least 15,000 for it because it's one I can hold on to and sell later. I will not get burned at stake for it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So so this gives you subdual spell, sculpt spell, extend, expand. It lets you do all kinds of things. If you look on the general mage skill sheet, on the Discord, you'll see the lists of the metamagic skills.
Okay. I'm gonna take 15,000 real quick out of my money.
Okay. Anything else you want?
Okay. No, that's good for me. That's
Okay.
quite a bit of money spent.
Is it is now your turn, of Viper. Is there anything you want to buy from this guy?
What are you selling for the bolts?
I have all sorts of bolts. I mean, it depends on what kind of bolts you want. I have 2 void bolts. They only one-time use, but void magic it is a powerful thing, very powerful indeed.
What does it do?
It creates like nothingness in an area about this big. That will do some major damage to most people. You know, we have a saying in my country, "Dostorante ego vot stupenda harata," which means if you don't have a void in your heart, life will eat you up and spit you out.
God.
People sound
Lovely
lovely.
country.
They are. It's a beautiful country. Beautiful. It is beautiful.
All right. What else do you got for bolts?
I have, classic silver. I've got red steel, blue steel, all kinds of special bolts. You name it. I don't have everything. I'm not a magic shop, but I have a nice variety.
Do you have serrated bolts?
Oh, yes, I have serrated bolts. Of course, I have serrated bolts. 35 each,
35?
or 200 for 10. I have 50 of them.
Okay, I'll get about 10 serrated bolts for sure. And what's the difference between the colors and the metals that you were talking about?
The red steel turns whoever it hits into some kind of horrible monster. The blue steel turns red steel monsters into less horrible monsters.
Lesser horrible monsters?
Yes, it sends them back the other day down the line. But they all both do damage too. You get the piece of red steel stuck in you, it's going to hurt just as bad as a regular piece of steel.
Does it work on pseudo elementals?
I don't know what that is.
Does it work on... That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
What was
Can I
which
ask-
one? What bolt were you asking about?
Red bolt and
Red
the blue
steel,
bolt?
red steel bolt.
I mean, it depends, but that should work. I don't see why it wouldn't.
It's worth a try.
It's
I'll
because
get-
red steel's from the pseudo elemental, so it may not be like.
I mean, your
super-
character would know, sir. Roll your intelligence.
Yeah.
Me?
I mean,
No, him. He has monster ecology. Yeah, I mean, it'll mutate them. I mean, you can wind up with the worst problem you started with, but at least they will not have normal. They won't be as thoughtful. That's for sure.
Okay, but then ice bolt turns them, did you say, into a lesser creature?
Not the ice, the blue. The blue the blue counteracts the red. So,
Okay.
you use blue steel to counteract the effects of red steel.
Okay. How much are you...
In case you use a red steel, realize it's so much worse. You just
Right.
shoot it with blue
That's
steel.
exactly what it's for. Right. Like I've screwed up. This is worse than I was dealing with before. I want to turn it back. That's what it's for. Exactly what you described.
Okay.
If you turns into a giant monster and runs off, and you're like, oh, that worked out. If it turns into a giant monster and attacks you, the blue steel undoes it. Also, there's like psychological damage. There's consequences to being transformed back and forth. So there's that as well.
Oh. Okay. You know what? Why don't we give it a try? And I'll get 2 red... Or how much are they?
Each
How'd you
one
sell
is
them for?
100 each. I have 5 of each. 5 red, 5 blue.
5 each. 5 blue. 100 each. What if I gave you... Wait, how much would that be for all of them? I can't do math today.
I will give you all of them, the whole kit and caboodle for 800,
Sold.
which is steel.
Yes. Sold. And that is...
Speaking of which, in my country, we cut people's hands off when they steal things, and their feet and their ears as well. It's a beautiful country. It's beautiful.
right.
I miss it so much.
Horrible.
Well, I see you still have your hands, so clearly you're doing something,
I am no
right?
thief.
Uh,
My father was thief.
Oh.
He lived
Oh.
his entire life with wooden feet and wooden hands.
Shouldn't have stolen.
At least you
Indeed.
gave him a hand.
Da ha 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 ha! You make funny joke. That is funny joke. Yes.
Alright.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Are you still shopping?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
almost
okay.
done.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much are you selling the void bolts for?
Each void bolt is 1,000. They are very powerful.
Mm.
They are going to fuck up whatever you hit them with. I can guarantee you that.
Blank, was it?
I'm sorry?
Or blank? Phisage?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Are you
Blink,
gonna buy any
blink,
bolts?
blink, blink, blink.
What was that? Blink?
Yeah, not
Yeah,
blink.
blink.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Blink.
I use a bow and arrow.
I was like, his name's
I get
Ivo.
arrows.
My name is Ivo. That's what I thought you were talking to him. I was like, no, his name is Ivo.
You know,
I use bows. I mean, not arrows. So those are different than bolts.
Yeah.
They're like.
great. So, what if I bought all of your bolts off of you? Would you get me a deal?
Like every bolt I have.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
a lot.
no. You do. He's got void. He's got red steel. He's got blue steel. He's got 5 of each of those. He's got 5 void. He's got 50 silver and then
Oh, right,
50
the silver.
steel. I do the whole thing for 4,000
All
How
right.
much do you have,
because you have
20,000.
nice no face as well, just like the other no face.
Thank you. I worked on that.
In
habit.
my culture,
I just don't have one.
we don't everybody walks around with the masks all day all the time, not for any like cultural reasons, but because rampant disease is just everywhere all the time, especially
Yes. You gotta stay protected.
highly
Just in case.
virulent form of tuberculosis. But don't worry, I am immune from having it 12 times as a child.
Wow.
You're
Congratulations.
one
Beautiful country.
I'm surprised I haven't had to visit you yet.
Oh, the people of the town have no souls, so you can't reap them.
Oh.
When we die, we rot in the ground. It's this beautiful country. I'm so glad I was born there.
That's about right.
Maybe he does have a soul and he just doesn't know it. That's pretty
Yeah.
No way.
I can
Alright.
always use the depth, figure it out.
So how many bolts do I got now for 4,000?
50 silver, 50 regular, 5 void, 5 blue steel, and 5 red steel.
50 regular. 5.
50 steel, 50 silver, 5 blue
Okay.
steel, 5 red steel, 5 void.
Plus the 10 serrated ones I bought off of it.
And the 10 serrated,
Okay. Perfect. That's all I want.
Okay. Igor, anything you want to buy from this guy? CJ, you there?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Yes, I would like some health potions.
Of course. the 300 apiece, I have as many as 20.
As many as 20?
I mean, that's what I have
don't
as 20.
That many. I
Yes.
will take 3.
Done.
Perhaps you have something that induces a rage state.
No, I don't have
Something
any.
that I don't
The
know.
when my people
Maybe
want
some
to
sort of
when
psychedelic.
when my people want to engage in rage state, all they do is remember what we call the time of the Great Distress, which was when the snow itself became giant, toothy snowman creatures that killed about 20% of our children, and then we just rage.
Right.
Perhaps you have some sort of distilled version of the memory of that you
No.
could keep.
No, I'm sorry, I don't have anything like that. He doesn't have anything like that.
No psychedelics, no sort of craziness, no sort of drugs that your people consume.
Nothing like that. Sorry.
That's fine.
Was not the kind of inventory I planned for the character.
No, that's fine. But you definitely have a rope.
I have all kinds of rope. I have rope turret rope. It is you throw it up and then you can hide away inside the rope turret.
No, but I don't need to hide. I just need something that either wraps around and holds on and ties up. Perhaps that I can climb.
You want telekinetic rope?
Yeah, something like that. I'm just looking for something that, like, obviously rope, because
honestly,
it's so over.
How many feet? How many feet of telekinetic rope do you want?
250 feet.
Okay, I don't have that much. The most I could do is 40.
And 40 exactly. That is what I'm looking for.
I can do that for 4,000.
Done. That's all I need, honestly.
Okay. Blink. What would you like?
Wait, what's the shopkeeper's name again?
My name is Ivo.
Ivo. I know you got some like pretty good stuff. What do you got for magical like daggers? Like, do you have any of that?
I have daggers of tripling, and I have daggers of quadrupling. I have daggers of returning, and I have vorpal daggers.
Okay. Before I buy that, how much is the vorpal dagger?
The vorpal dagger is a steal at 8,000. And that is a steal. Roll a 20, you can cut off hands, feet, or someone's cut straight through someone's neck and instantly kill them. If you roll a natural 20.
What does the dagger of quadrupling?
If you hit somebody with the dagger, 4 more spectral daggers appear and hit. Well, 3 more appear and hit the same place.
How much is that, Ivo?
4,000. 4,000.
First, I would like to get buy 2 health pots.
Done. That will be 600. 600. 400. 400. I'm sorry.
My bad. I'm trying to calculate the money real quick. Wait, how much did we earn from the last mission we did? It was like
25,000. 25,000.
25,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Dang. I would like to buy one of the vorpal dagger.
Yes, please. An excellent buy, a great choice.
Yes.
When you absolutely have to kill a motherfucker, accept no substitute.
I gotta, get the job done, Trying to figure out. My bad.
It's fine.
Arrows. Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking for. Do you have what kind of special magic arrows you have?
I have fire, I have ice, I have lightning, and I also have poison, and I have 3 oath arrows.
Whoa, what are oath arrows?
You say someone's name and it just kills them.
Hey, that's kind of cool. Actually, how many lightning arrows do you have, and how much do you sell per arrow?
I have 5 lightning arrows. Each one is going to cost you 500. You want to do same deal as her? Let's do same deal as her. You give me 4,000, yeah. I give you everything I got.
Alright, yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay, you're going to get 3 oath arrows, 5 lightning, 5 acid, 5 fire, 5 ice. You're going to get 50 really well-made regular arrows, and I will give you 50 arrows that have at their tip cold wrought iron, which hurts fairies, like him over there, and demons.
Oh. Alright, yeah. Alright, here you go.
Absolutely.
And I think that's about it.
Very well. Okay. Y'all.
Actually, hold on. I just want to ask to see if he has some sort of axe.
Do I have axes? I have wood cutting axe and stone cutting axe.
Ah, no, I'm good then.
Okay. Y'all make it to the edge, to the black rock. You see an area that looks like an entryway. What would you like to do as y'all approach this entryway? I will start with you this time, Igor. Got in my head. It's not going to get out.
I know. It doesn't help that my character is a berserker.
And also doesn't care that he's he's got kind of a silly voice. It really makes me want to call him Igor. What do you want to do as you approach this door?
So, question. You said this is like a giant rock. Was it like an ash, like a meteor that crashed down? Or?
Yeah, you would recognize it as that.
Okay. But it's like we can walk into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like is it hollow on the inside, or is it that it created like a giant hole in the earth below it?
You don't know the answer to that, but there are supposed to be things inside, weapons specifically.
Well, I guess I'm trying to figure out, what are we walking into? Are we walking into the Blackstone?
Yeah, you're walking into the black stone.
Throw something at that door.
Perhaps we should maybe check for traps. You never know about these sort of things.
I agree with them.
Yeah.
Trap.
Who wants to look for traps and how?
Wait, when you check for trap, what do you use for your what skill? Or...
Well, there's a skill rogues get that people can get called detect trap, and if you don't have that, you're gonna have to roll a set of rolls that are very difficult to make. It is available.
Can I just throw a rock at the entrance and see what happens?
You sure can, sir. When you throw a rock at the entrance, vorpal ice shards appear from the entrance and shoot out.
Cool.
That seems par for the course.
So okay, like how would we like know how to disable traps and stuff like that without a skill? Would we know how to do that or no?
You can try.
Throwing those rocks in there. You think it'll run out of vorpal ice shard?
That's a good question.
I mean, like it could be like.
Perhaps you throw another rock.
Spells usually have a per diem. Spells usually have a per diem limit. You probably could break that limit out.
Just keep throwing rocks at it until it stops.
Yeah.
Or just like a rune or something we could like probably destroy.
That's that's the other thing, sir. You can look for that. Roll your intelligence.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my intelligence is not that high, but alright, let's do this.
No.
Oh, 16! Let's go.
What's your intelligence? 8 means you fail. You have to roll under your intelligence when you're rolling stat checks, sir. Low on your stat checks,
man.
high on your melee. Low on your stat
That
checks,
sucks.
high on your melee. Does somebody else can give it a shot though?
I was gonna say, yeah, I can do it. I have an 18 intelligence.
Yep. Roll your intelligence.
I was gonna roll a nat 20.
10.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I have an 18.
There is a rune, sir, and you can actually even cover it if you're creative. You can put like even snow on it or something. If it doesn't have the ability to detect people or detect movement, it won't send it out. So you can. That's how people have gone through. People have gone through here before. So.
Yeah, so I'm wearing a leather jacket
Mhm.
sized for a normal person, but I've trimmed the sleeves down so it fits me kind of like a duster.
Right.
As a halfling, can I take that off and cover the rune with it?
You can try, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try
in
that.
fact, sir, extra bonus, you can walk right through it because you're smaller, and then that gives y'all an extra idea. So because you're small, the rune doesn't detect you, and you're able to get past it, and you can cover the rune that way, and you have no problem doing it. And
All right, there we go.
y'all are inside. As you get inside, you see a very strange setup. As if you're in something like a hangar. Nobody here recognizes what this is. It looks totally alien to you.
Wait, I have a question. Oh wait, what were the arrows I got again from Ivo? It was like
3 oath, 5 acid, 5 lightning, 5 ice, and 5 fire. 50 cold rot and 50 normal.
acid, fire, lightning. You did anything just normal arrows?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot. Okay. All right. There. I got it.
Okay. So you enter what, if you were out of game, you'd recognize this as some kind of a hangar bay with there are like pieces of devices and ships everywhere. What do you want to do as you enter this place? I'm going to start with you, Viper.
As I enter this place, I'm going to. I really want to just kind of examine the area and make sure that there's no like enemies nearby.
You see nothing, no sign of anything. It doesn't even seem how anything could be alive in here.
Be alive. Okay. There's nothing that stands out. Like
when you do your examine, you do notice one thing on the wall. There's dried blood everywhere on the wall. It looks very uniform, as if the blood was like sprayed or something. Not like somebody died. It looks strangely uniform. At first, you would have mistaken it for paint. But you've been around dry. I mean, it has that brown, coppery color that blood gets out of a long period of time.
Interesting. Almost like they painted the walls here intentionally.
Something like that, but it's blood.
I really like the decor in here. Pretty nice. Welcoming.
Smells pretty good, not gonna lie.
Love it.
Are they forming any pattern that I can notice?
No.
Besides painted, like this is.
It's abstract.
I mean, or is it like sprayed blood, supposedly from getting stabbed or something, like vital?
You've been around
places?
enough death to know that that's not what happened here. In fact, if you were going to take a guess, you would think that the blood had seeped from the walls.
Ooh.
Oh.
Damn.
What
From
would
the
you?
walls.
Yep. What would you like to do in this place? Blink.
All right, so I'm gonna like pull a team together for a little bit and just like talk with them. I'm gonna say, hey guys, I have this hat of hiding and I'm gonna plan on using it. I'm gonna watch y'all like from the shadows, and if things get wrong, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna put on my hat of hiding,
Okay.
and then I'll be like around like, you know, like around the group, but like just watching from like afar.
Well, you're in the hat of hiding, sir. Then you're in a hat. You're in a
Oh,
room.
wait,
You're in a room
I'm-
inside your hat. You're in a room inside your hat, looking from a crystal ball.
Wait, I looked for a crystal ball in there?
Yeah, there's a room inside a hat. There's a crystal ball. You can see through it. I'm gonna have to pause for just a minute so I can adjust the thing back up. I apologize.
Into
Yes, his hat of
a
hiding.
couple times during this game.
He has a hat of hiding as well.
I thought you had a bag.
No, it's a hat of hiding that has a room inside of it.
Oh, okay. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go with the hat of hiding. I'll just go stealth again, and
Okay.
yeah. Go
Dex
stealth.
and wisdom. What do you want to do here?
Got 15 for Dex.
Artrin.
I want to put on my thermal vision hat that I got from the
Okay.
elemental earlier, and just see if
Fantastic.
there's any weird heat signatures going on.
You see words written all over the wall in a strange heat signature. The words are, leave this place or I will feast upon the marrow of your bones. You are one step away from hell. Go back to where life exists, for only death reigns here. I will consume your souls. This is the end. There is no further story here. These are the things you see upon the wall.
Oh god, I'm gonna offer up the hat to I'm gonna offer up the hat to the Reaper.
Okay. As that happens,
Like, hey,
everybody.
you wanna take a look at this?
The minute that happens, everybody roll for initiative.
Oh god.
Oh.
no.
What? Oh wait. I rolled for my stealth. I got
Natural
15 for
20.
Dex.
You made
and
it?
2 for Wisdom.
So what's your dex? 20, isn't
My
it?
Dex is 20. Yeah.
Then you got it. Then you're
Then my-
stealth right now.
Oh, okay. So I still have to roll for initiative.
You do if you want to be involved in the attack. Otherwise, you can hold back and not attack. If you're going to try to help your friends or do anything in response to what's coming, yes. If not, no.
I would like to hold back.
Okay.
I got an 18 on.
Then y'all get to go first. Spikes,
Okay.
metal spikes start shooting out of the ground towards y'all. The room itself comes to life and tries to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
How do we
going.
find a room?
I'm going to start with actually you, Anku. What do you want to do in this situation?
So, because I'm currently wearing, I guess, thermal hat or whatever, besides the writing, is there anything else or no?
So you did put the hat on because he was handing it to you. You can put it on if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay,
I will
as-
have
As soon as that you put the hat on, a spectral hand reaches out and attacks you specifically, sir. You will have your initiative does not apply if you put the hat on because the creature knows you're here. Instantly, you know what this is, but you're not going to have a chance to tell your friends if it makes its roll, which it does not. The spectral hand misses you just barely. This is a ghost. This place is haunted. That's what you're dealing with. This asteroid is a haunted house.
Alright, I'll relay that to my team. And,
Okay, it is going to take special and very specific kinds of attacks to you on you that are different from the rest. You are vulnerable to this in a different type of way. However, there is also opportunity here for your character if you know what you're doing and use the right skills. Knowing this is important in your case. What would you like to do in this situation, Igor?
Guess I want to take in. So we know it's a ghost. The problem is I don't know if there's anything I can physically do right now. I want to look. Is there anything around that stands out? I guess I'll use spot and just see if I see anything that stands out to me that the others might have missed.
Roll your intelligence.
Made it.
Okay, because of the shifting walls now, because the metal's shifting, an exit point appears not too far from y'all. It wasn't there before, but now that the metal is shifting, you can see a way through to a hallway out of this particular area.
Quickly! I think we must go through the tunnel. Now I'm pointing everyone to the door that opened.
Okay. Do y'all want to try to make it through it?
I want to try to cast poison to the other side of it, but I don't know how initiative's working.
You can cast poison, but I don't know how effective that's going to be against the haunted house.
Well, it's specifically for teleport via poison.
Fantastic, brilliant move. Yes, do that. That's a great move. That's an awesome move. Yes, cast it, and then you can do that. You can do both of those moves. You can use that as your offensive move, and teleportation is a clear defensive move. Great move.
Is everyone around me? Can I cast
Yes,
them
you
with
can.
me?
You can absolutely bring them with you. It will cost you 1 mana to get into the hallway if you drop the poison first.
Right, but my character doesn't use mana?
I'm sorry. You won't even cost you a per diem to teleport in this case. It's too close.
Beautiful.
So roll your
Alright.
but you do have to roll your intelligence.
Okay. 4 out of 16.
Then y'all are teleported into the hallway, and you hear a roar. Whoa! From the next room. You see something all over the ground. You see skeletons. These skeletons have sharp, extraordinarily sharp teeth. You recognize this instantly Anku because of your connection with death. These are vampires. They're not just any vampires. They're born vampires. They're not vampires that were turned. Turned vampires obliterate, turn to dust when they die. And these would have been vampires that were born vampires, and there's strewn, tons of them everywhere. This place was filled with them. Tons of them. Probably more vampires were in this one place than have ever been in the entire crystal sphere upon which your planet is. That is your planet. What would you like to do, Artrin, as y'all move through this hallway?
So I have not drawn any cards yet.
Okay, you can take the turn to do that.
Yeah, I guess, that's probably what I'll do.
If you wanted to draw tarot, you can draw tarot too. If you don't have tarot cards, you can literally put tarot deck in Google, and you can draw Google tarot deck that way if you want to do it.
Can I do that as well as drawing the 7 from my normal deck?
You have to draw one or the other. For the record, every tarot card you draw in my game is also going to cost you 3 mana as well. It costs mana to draw the tarot deck and activate it.
I'm going to go with the tarot card, because
Okay.
I don't think dealing damage is going to be super important here.
Yeah, there's
kind of for the utility.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So you can Google tarot deck, and you should be able to pull 7 cards. As you travel through this place, Blink, what would you want to do?
So we're in a hallway filled with not zombies, vampires, right?
Dead vampires, the skeletons of vampires.
Oh, okay. I'm not in stealth no more anymore since we teleported, or
You're still in stealth. You're hidden. You're well
Okay.
hidden.
Like that. So the vampires noticed us already. So we're like
They're dead, sir. They're skeletons. It's just the skeletons of
okay.
vampires. The vampires were here.
Oh, okay.
No, if you were in a hallway full of vampires, that would just be a TP. There'd be no chance y'all survive that. This many natural vampires would wipe this party.
Okay.
Like, that would me having made a decision before the game that I just wasn't going to let your character survive. Vampires drain levels in Dungeons and Dragons. Levels. That's what they do.
God.
Natural vampires do in my game, anyways. Born vampires.
Okay. Let's see. So we're just in this hallway, like we're like.
Yeah, just trying to figure out where to go.
Okay. Is it dark, like lit, or is it like lit up? In
No,
here,
it's
like we could see.
Pitch black. Yeah. It is dark as all get out. But y'all have a floating light that you got from Grandma Goodwin that's floating above you and giving you light to the whole room.
Oh, okay.
Grandma Goodwin for the win.
The savior.
Can I just look around and
Sure can.
look-
Roll your intelligence,
Yeah.
sir.
intelligence? Okay. Rolling. Oh, I got a 4 out of intelligence.
You made
4
it.
out of 8. Yeah.
Maybe.
So,
You see an item that out of game would look like a small mouse, like a mouse for a computer. That's what it looks like. Your character has never seen anything like it. You never seen anything like any of this. There's no technology like this in your plane of existence. To your
guys,
eyes,
look, I found this little small thingy.
it has a button on it.
Should I press it? What
Okay.
do y'all think?
Do you press it?
I'm gonna ask my team first. I'm gonna ask the party. Should I press this? What do y'all
You
what do y'all
always
think?
play.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm pressing it.
We're in rough
Okay.
shape. Just do it.
An energy beam flies out and hits. The worst person possible. Artrin hits Artrin.
Oh god.
It does 6 damage, Artrin. It burns a hole in your shoulder. You alive?
6 damage puts me at 8 health.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh no. I mean, I only have 14, so it's not terrible.
As that happens, y'all hear rattling, and the bones start to rise all around you, with red appearing in their eyes.
You had to click the button, bro.
as
You
I mean,
guys said so.
this was gonna happen eventually anyways. It's just the asteroid has picked a vulnerable moment to attack you. It is your turn, Anku. What do you want to do in this situation?
Shit. Fuck, I was not expecting this. So like every bone, like every dead thing in there is starting to rise. with what's
Rise
going
up
on?
with red eyes in it, and you already know it's animated by the haunted house. Your character has deep knowledge of all this stuff, and
You could wait. I wanted to attempt to raise one of those myself. Fuck.
now that's not a bad move. You could if you cast Raise Dead on something that's already undead. If you cast it a second time, it will destroy the undead. So it has
Really?
it has utility. Mm-hmm.
Ow. Well, I can only cast it on one thing at a time, right?
That is true. Yes, but in
And
point of
this-
fact, well, there are ways that your group has to take any ability if y'all start working together to make some of your abilities more AoE anyways. But additionally, you also have deep knowledge of this situation. This is something that your character would know what's going on, how to solve the problem, things like that. You just be inherent. You're a Grim Reaper. You're dealing with a ghost.
Okay, so dealing with the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
So that guy that I killed at the start, well, not killed, like reaped his soul or whatever,
Mhm.
and he died and came up. Was that technically a
Yes.
ghost or was that his spirit?
No, that's an elemental being. It's different.
Oh, okay. No, not the. I'm talking like that first like Reaper mission I went on. Was that his ghost or like?
Oh
his
yeah, that was his ghost. That was his spirit. He was not a ghost. A ghost is trapped. It can't. It's basically something that hasn't been properly reaped.
Okay, so could I properly reap it then?
If you can get, that's a good question. You have to get to the heart of this place. There's either a place where a body is laying that has not been properly buried, or a place where something terrible happened, where the ghost is grounded. In the heart of this place, you could reap the soul itself of this entire place.
Okay. So I never took that hat off. Using the heat signature hat or whatever, do I see anything else around me?
You can, yes, you get a set. You can see a focus of energy in a direction. You can see through the walls. There's a wall there in reality, but you can see the direction y'all need to move within this place.
Okay, I suggest to the team that we start heading towards that big ball of energy because that could possibly be what the location of said ghost's body is. The heart.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
Okay, there's a wall there. That's the problem. Like, you'd have to get
Yeah,
through the wall.
that's
Y'all
the
gotta figure a way through it. I'll get to you, Viper. What do you want to do?
There's a wall we gotta get through.
As these bones start to rise.
Is there any gaps in the wall?
Okay, roll your intelligence.
7 out of 15 or
You-
16?
Yes, you do see gaps in the wall. So you
Okay.
can mark off an area, but the door doesn't have any obvious any locks or handle. It's a clear door. Once you find it, you're able to mark it off. This thing's been here long enough that it was pretty well hidden. So this is a technologically advanced place. So when they operated, it was like the doors open and close like this, right? They had sensors and they would open and close. This is a starship. That's what this is. It's a magical starship. There's
You can
no
find-
there's no way mechanism to open it.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? The mechanism is broken. Everything that runs this place isn't working.
and
So-
I can only cast the teleport via poison once a day, right?
Yes, you can only because
But it
you
didn't
did it
count
short.
your
Right,
per
you didn't count your per diem because it was so short term. And
Oh, right.
do you have poison gas as an option?
I have poison cloud.
That's exactly what you want. It can fit through this, and then y'all can teleport by the poison. And since it's short range, it still won't use up your per diem. What?
Okay.
What?
I'll go ahead. Is everyone far enough away from me?
That's the problem. No. You release the poison, that is the downside. Everybody's gonna... I mean, the Grim Reaper's like, just do it, because he's immune to poison. But everybody else would die, would be hurt by the poison. The question is whether they can take that damage. Spoiler alert. One of y'all can. Artrin cannot.
I have 8 health. I'm good.
Get your hat.
Oh yeah,
Honestly,
you gotta get in the
yeah.
hat.
Yeah, I
And
could
the
do
way
that.
The hat.
you all, I'm gonna give him a heal potion, by the way. Just.
I'm gonna push. Oh, no, that's an action, huh? Is he even able to get into the hat by the time I do what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
No, yeah, you could do it. You could. Yeah, everybody could get in the hat, and you could teleport them with the hat. It would work perfectly.
What if everyone just gets in the
Okay.
hat, no one takes the damage, they just teleport?
Get in the hat.
Y'all are gonna be invisible in the hat. Just get in the hat.
I'm really fighting for this, man. Get in the hat.
Alright,
I've been cool with getting in the hat from the get-go. I'm down. Screw this.
I guess
Yeah,
we're
you'll
going
never
in the
see me in
hat.
that hat.
I honestly
All
thought
right.
y'all were gonna get the timing of this game has been changed a little bit because I thought y'all were gonna be getting in the hat a lot more. I didn't expect the resistance to the hat.
You'll never catch me in that hat. Anyways.
You're y'all are gonna get in the hat and you're gonna teleport them using the now this takes time, so what I need you to do, Sin, is to roll against me on the 100 sided.
On the 100
You
side.
gotta beat a 77. Thank you, Jacob Pratt, for following me.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 74.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
That's okay. Stay in the hat.
the creatures around you, there's 4 of them that are immediately around you. Roll for initiative against them.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait, is everyone in the hat?
Everybody's in the hat?
Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it,
Yeah.
guys. 17 total.
We tied. Reroll.
Roll off.
One of them tied.
Not 20 total.
I rolled a 1. You get it, man. You win initiative by that much. The 20 and a 1 are separated, but you only because you're improved did you tie my 17. You make up the gas and you get into the next room, and you see a body inside of a thing of glass. The whole room starts to gain arms out of the side. Everything grows and animates in a moment. You have to roll the 100-sided again. This time it's on you, Mr. Actually, it would still be on you, Sin. You have to roll 100-sided again to get the Grim Reaper out in time.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we're all still in the hat.
33.
17.
True Almighty Texan, you've been here the entire time, and you've done a lot of decisions. So I will give you a shout out. You deserve a shout out. Thank you for everything you've done through the stream. It's been awesome. You've been hilarious. Thank you.
It's intimidating me on my channel.
Yeah, I heard. He's been telling me about it in the chat. You rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Now you got to roll initiative again. This time against this room.
6 total.
Oh, that doesn't do it. Okay, this thing takes gets some serious bludgeoning damage attacks on you before. What's your armor class? What's your armor class?
Is 4, but I'm gonna dodge all the attacks up till 3.
Okay, roll your dex. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Jacob Pratt, for the. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you, Omicron.
Nice, Omicron.
Thank you, Omicron. I'm sorry, it threw me off. You're gonna dodge. Roll your dex twice.
13 out of 17 for the first roll.
Mm-hmm.
4 out of 17 for the second
You
roll.
dodged them both.
Nice.
You can let the Grim Reaper out. The Grim Reaper escapes the
I was gonna say,
hat.
we technically don't have to be let out because we're not in stasis, right?
No, you're not. But there's still a process, and the quickest way is for her to activate the
I'm
hat.
saying the initiative, but I'm saying once she dodged and everything like
Yeah,
that, we can
it's
all hop
right.
out,
You all can hop out. The only one that
Okay.
has to hop out, though, the only one who has a chance to make any difference here. Y'all are not going to survive against this entire thing. Is the Grim Reaper, sir?
Okay.
2 things. You have to roll your Thaco and not roll a 1 or 2, and then you have to roll your Wisdom.
Okay, my wisdom's 12. Okay. Shit.
You got this.
15 out of 12.
Oh,
Okay, both you and is everybody else out here? Did everybody get out?
I'm getting out.
Okay. Thaco rolls from the animated hands on both the Grim Reaper and on her. You don't have any dodges left, do you, Sin?
I got one more dodge.
You need to roll it.
Fine,
Grim,
right?
Grim Reaper, you take 10 damage.
Okay, fine.
What do you want to do in this moment? What do you want to do in this moment, Igor? Because you are out.
So that was their attack. Then
Mm-hmm.
Reaper Anku will get another action here in just a second.
He will.
I'm gonna take a ready to action.
Okay.
In case I have to either scruff Sintressed or do what I need to do. So I'm gonna take ready to action since I can't do anything.
Okay, Anku, you got another bite at the apple. This is about to get worse.
Here we go.
What'd you roll on Thaco?
Wait, on Seiko?
Yeah, first Thaco. You roll 20-sided first, high as you can.
19.
A 19? A 19's a crit.
Oh,
You don't even have to. You don't even have to roll the wisdom. You don't have to roll because you crit. The second roll the wisdom though. Roll the wisdom anyways. Yeah, make it.
Through wisdom.
What'd you roll? 2? Bam! Crit and a make on the wisdom. What? You slam down and you absorb the entire power of this ship, equaling 50 soul points, and you become aware of the creature, the thing's memories move through you. So this is a ship created by something called the Tartaran Vampires. Tartaran Vampires are move through wild space, which is like magical space in Dungeons and Dragons, and they take people and they do horrible things to them inside ships so they can trap the ghost, and then they use a system to control the ghost. Ghosts, haunted houses have vast control over like reality in and immediately around them, so they use that to move the asteroid. The asteroid is turned into a ship, and they turn it basically into a haunted house and use the reality warping abilities of the ghost inside to move them at at warp speeds. So that's what you're in. This one was actually ejected from a battle recently. It gained independence, like it gained freedom from the vampires and rebelled against them in a battle in a game that takes place on Fridays. You can even read about it where this one came from. A group of heroes like freed the ghosts as they were fighting the Tartaran vampires. It crashed here afterwards. Time runs weird in the planes. But you have control of it. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. So the ship is now also partially under your control. You can fly the ship out of here, and y'all can fly to the dragon. When you gain control of the ship, you're also able to locate the weapons, and you're able to bring them to you. You are now replaced the ghost's place within the haunted house. Because you are undead as well, and you're basically a ghost, you're able to control the ship in a limited way. And the weapons come to you. The weapons have markings on them as follows. There is a weapon of weakness, a weapon of mindlessness, a weapon of lifelessness, a weapon of shame, and a weapon of what's the last one? And a weapon of terrible evolution, of terrible transformation. These are anti-powers weapons. And that's what two of them have already been taken, as were previously mentioned. So these are extraordinarily powerful weapons that give you a game against the dragon. Not to mention the ship doesn't have any weapon systems, but y'all can get over there fairly quickly now.
Okay. What's the weapon of lifelessness?
Weapon of lifelessness turns basically living things into animated statues.
Oh.
It can. It can also, against a creature like the dragon, you could turn one of its arms into a statue, making it obviously less able to attack and things like that.
Yeah. So
y'all need to divvy up the weapons. Who's taking what? So
the
weapons are all in the forms of amulets. So when I call weapons, they're in the forms of amulets that empower whatever weapon you're wielding and add that power to them.
So
lifelessness makes the most sense for Anku.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
it does.
Alright. So where would I put that? Under just items?
It is. It's an amulet of lifelessness.
Alright. Got it.
You were gonna ask.
These are artifact level or no?
They are. They're minor. They're minor artifact levels.
Okay.
Sintressed, you had a question?
Oh, not really.
Okay. What about the?
Well, what were the? Have you gone through the other amulets?
Yeah, there's lifelessness, mindlessness, shame, terrible transformation, and mindlessness, lifelessness, shame, terrible transformation, and weakness.
Okay.
What is the what's the shame one?
So the shame weapon inflicts somebody with that feeling. It attacks them with shame, and it is universal. Nothing is immune to it. Even demons would be affected by it.
Sounds like something Viper would have.
You want to take that one. It's a powerful weapon. It basically adds psychic damage to your attacks.
Yeah, I actually thought terrible transformation might make sense for you, like the poison morphs.
It also would back. It would back the red steel. The red steel is also terrible transformation, so it would back a red steel attack and make it even more powerful.
Dang. But would it make it like if they transform to a... Just make it like if they transform to a worse creature, would that make them even more powerful?
It can have that effect, yeah. It's unstable.
I'm just saying, I feel like Shame should go to the Fae. I mean, he did get, like, racially profiled at the start. No,
That does make sense, yeah.
Actually, I haven't used them yet, but I do have intimidation effects and other things built into my class. Shame to me makes sense just because.
Yeah, you can use it to increase the intimidation.
Because weakness would instill weakness in them. Are all these targeted at the enemy?
Targeted at the enemy. They empower weapons. These were given to the top lieutenants who were on this ship, and they would use them to power up their weapons. They're very, anti-powers weapons are well sought after on the planes.
Yeah. Shame or weakness is what my thought would be for me, but between those two, I don't really care too terribly much.
Okay.
Terrible transformation, I think, makes most for you, Viper, Link, Artrin. Let's see here. What class are you technically, Artrin? I mean, Blink rather.
He's an assassin, is what he is. He's a gunslinger, but he's using bows, so he's a bow fighter.